Tonight on Game Night, Nikki, Lincoln, Rusty, and myself, Dave, are going to play Gizmos, a game for 2 to 4 players, designed by Phil Walker Harding and published by CMON. So, let's invent.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Lincoln.
Will you teach us Gizmos?
Gizmos is so simple. There are not that many rules.
Okay.
Don't get the game wet. Don't feed the game after midnight. I'm sorry. All right. Gizmos, we are at an invention fair. We're scientists, and we're going to try to we're kind of harness energy to make the best gizmos. Energy in this case are these marbles. They come in 4 different colors: red heat, black battery, blue atomic, and yellow energy. Energy? I think yellow is...
this is heat, yeah, it's...
Fire.
Electricity. That's it, not energy. Yellow electricity. We all have this little dashboard in front of us that tells us all of our actions and where we're going to store things. You shuffle them all face down and give them out. Rusty got the oddly colored one. That makes him the start player. On your turn, you must do one of 4 actions. You must either file, pick, build, or research. So let me talk about the actions. File is you are going to choose a face-up gizmo from the display area, and you are going to move it to your archive. Your archive is this little area over here that you don't see where you can hold stuff. Every time you take any of these 4 actions, if you have cards underneath that action in your dashboard, and we all start with this starting one, all of those cards now activate for you. So I did the file action. I will now activate all of the cards under the file action. It doesn't matter how many. If there are 9 cards under there, I get all 9 of them for that one file action.
Neat.
Okay? And they only activate if they can, and they can all only activate once and only once per turn.
Oh, okay.
So this card right here that we all start with, this little icon is, if you file, then you do this little icon here, which is you draw a marble blind from inside here. All right? So when you do a file action, you draw a marble blind from inside here. All right? Pick. Pick is take one of the 6 marbles that are showing. When you take a marble, you put it here in your energy ring. Your energy ring can store, I'm getting ahead of myself, your energy ring can store up to 5 marbles. That's what this little thing over here, it says you can store 5 marbles in here. This is your archive. Your archive can hold only 1 card. All right, and I'll get to that number in a second because I'm going next to build. Build is spend the required energy to build a card either from the array or from your archive. All right, the cost of the card is in the lower left corner. And at the 1 level, they all will require 1 piece of energy, 1 marble basically. So in this case, you need 1 atomic blue. You need 1 battery. You need 1 fire. You need 1 electricity. And you can just take that card from the array and you build it. Okay? When you build a card, you put it under its appropriate spot. So for example, if I were to build this with a yellow, it's going to go here. The plus sign is where the upgrades go. And I have now upgraded. I can now have up to 6 marbles in my little energy ring, and I can file up to 2 cards in my archives. All right? You can never go over this number, by the way. So if you put a card in your archive, if you file a card in your archive, then, and it's full and your limit is 1, you can't get a second one and discard down to 1. All right? In many ways, it's like reserving a card in Splendor. You are basically taking a card and putting it here from, by the way, anywhere in the array. Any of the 9 cards you can just file. Same thing for energy. If I have 5 marbles in here and I get to draw marbles, I can't put a 6th one and then discard down. If you're at your maximum, you cannot add more.
Okay.
All right? So the pick action allows you to pick 1 here. The build action, as I said, when you build, you may build a card from the array or 1 from your archives. I think I said that. Here's a card that you could build. This is a pick action card. So if I were to ever do the pick action, if I picked a blue marble, then I get to draw 1 blind from here. All right? Drawing 1 blind from here is not a pick action. It's just a weird bonus draw thing. Okay? The pick action will always have the symbol of the little hand picking up a thing. Okay? Finally, you can do research. We all start at a research level of 3. Research is you draw You pick one of these stacks. These are all the 1-level cards, the 2-level cards, the 3-level cards. They get better and more expensive as you go up. The 1-level cards all require 1 marble. The 2s are either going to be 2s or 3s, as we can see here, and these go from 4 all the way up to 7. But you pick a deck, you draw that many cards, in this case 3, you look at them, and then you do one of 3 things. The first thing is you can take all 3 cards that you drew and you can go, no, I don't want any of these, and you put them back at the bottom of the deck you drew them from in whatever order you want. You get to choose that order. The second thing you can do is you can take 2 of the cards you picked and put them back on the bottom of the deck in any order. And with that third card, you may file it and put it in your archive, assuming that you have room and you're not full. If you do that, you have now done a file action, in which case you may do any card underneath file and activate them. Okay. As you get more and more cards, you can see where things can daisy chain like crazy. The third thing you can do is you can put 2 back on the bottom of the deck, and you can just build that card that you took, assuming you have the resources to build it. And if you built that, you would be taking a build action with that card, with your research action card, and if you had stuff under there, it would trigger.
Okay.
All right? There's another type of card that I haven't talked to you about yet, and that's these converters. A converter goes under here, is not an action, and it is just a thing that you can do. This converts a red into any other color, or I guess any color. I guess you could convert it to a red if you wanted to. X basically means any color. Again, you can only use these cards once on your turn, so while I can do this for the whole game, I can only convert, it's not any number of reds, it's a single red into any one color. All right? This card basically converts a blue into 2 blues. It treats a single blue as if it were 2 when you spend it to build stuff. Or if you want to use it to convert stuff later. For example, let's say you had these 2. And let's say for sake of argument, this was red and not blue. Follow me on this. And I had a single red marble. I could A, convert that red to 2 reds, and then B, I could use this card. This is not either or. This is convert a red to anything you want once, and then do it again if you want. So I could turn this single blue, this single red, remember this is red to red. I could convert single red to 2 reds, and then 1 red to yellow and 1 red to black, say if I wanted to. And that was a way you could take 1 red marble and turn it into a yellow-black.
Well,
if
you
had
could basically turn any 1 marble into any 2 you need.
No, this is convert a red to something, then convert a red to something.
Right, but by doing the red, then you can do whatever you want.
Correct. Correct. If this were red and...
Yes, of course.
There's a lot of ifs. I can't eat ifs. Okay, let's talk about a few other symbols. This is when you take the pick action, if you picked a red or a blue. This line means if you did one of these 2 things, then draw a blind. I think I already did that. Let me tell you how the game ends, actually, before I explain some more cards. The game will have equal number of turns, so Lincoln will get the last turn of the game, and the end of the game is triggered when any single player either builds 4 level 3 cards, and they have different colored tops to them, so you can know if you have 4, or any single player builds 16 total cards, your start card included in that 16. And if it happens that, Nikki, you do that, you built like a 4th level 3, then Lincoln will get his turn, game over. There isn't like an additional round or anything like that. The game just ends immediately. We will then add up our score. Score, you say?
Yeah.
The number in this top right corner are the number of victory points that each card has, and one hasn't come out yet, but there are cards that when you take certain actions or pick certain marbles, do certain things, get you these victory point tokens. All right? So the 2 ways you can get points, you're always going to get points for the cards you built. You're going to potentially get some of these, and they may not come out because the way the game sets up, you remove 20 level 3 cards before the game starts. There are 36 cards, so we're using fewer than half the cards in the deck.
Neat.
But some level 3 cards have endgame bonuses on them.
Okay.
And when they come up, I will explain them to you. Other than that, I think I've explained everything else, other than as you get more and more cards, things are going to daisy chain like crazy. And again, I didn't say this, but when you activate cards underneath a category, you may do them in any order that you want. And you can do them mixy-matchy. So if I do, say, this file card and this file card and that file card activates a pick action, I can then do this pick action before I then do my last file card.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
not, you don't have to do them, you're not, any order you want. It's up to you as to how to make them work.
That's a lot to put
It
together.
could be really crazy confusing.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons that you should probably tap TM, Reg US pad off, or something to let you know you've used a card during your turn. Because remember, each card can only be used once.
Exhaust.
Exhaust?
Exhaust.
That's
tough though when they're in the
That
big
is the
queue. So
allowed.
basically, I'm not sure what the best solution is for that because it's gonna be-
This almost begs to have like little used tokens
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
can put on them, although that seems like it would be a pain as well. All right, Rusty. Yes?
Are you able to use a card that you've just acquired?
Hey, that's a fantastic question. The answer is you cannot use the bonus ability of a card that you just built if the bonus ability is by just building it. For example, there are cards in here, I don't see one right now, there are cards in here that give you bonuses if you build a card from an archive. If you built that card from your archive and it says build a card from archive, get this, you cannot use its own power for itself.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does.
But there are apparently ways, I don't know, I haven't seen them, there are apparently ways where you could build that card and find other ways from different cards to come back to that card. You are allowed to use the card you just built if you can get at it from a different way. Does that make sense? It kind of almost doesn't to me, because I need to see it, but the rules are actually really good, but they don't have like an example of that. Maybe we'll see it this game. All right,
Okay.
Rusty.
All right.
So you can do any of the 4 actions right now.
I feel restricted by these upgrades, so I'm going to file by taking this,
Yep.
placing it into my archive.
Yep.
This card will hopefully, when I build it, allow me to get further. And because of that, I am going to randomly draw a pile here.
Okay.
And I got a black.
All right.
a sphere.
I am going to file this. And this fills in right away. And because I filed something, I will do the same thing as you. And I will get a red.
Wonderful.
Guess what I'm going to do?
There are no yellows.
File.
There are 13 of each color in the game, by the way. They are evenly distributed, despite the fact that they probably will not seem that way as we play the game.
I will archive. I will draw.
You are filing. You are taking the filing
Yeah,
action.
filing action and archiving it.
I can't build that. I can't archive again because I'm at my limit. So right now I'm going to either build one of those, which I think I still am. I think I will build this one here for the black, and then get tossed in there. And this actually goes under upgrades. So now I have 6
Upgrade.
and 4.
Okay?
Great.
I'm going to build this one for this red. And every time I build a black card, I get a pick action.
Fantastic.
Oh, you got a yellow. Yeah, that's exciting.
I did
Yeah, I
not.
can't do anything.
Electricity is so rare.
I don't know.
You can
research.
well, it's iffy because you don't have a place to file it if you need to, but you could. Or you could just go ahead.
I can just pick
Yep.
I did not blindly draw the correct
color.
color.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
I
You
did.
did.
I
You
did.
got
I
blue.
did. I was looking
Just
up
the
at
opposite.
the red.
Yeah.
So I will build this.
Sure.
It is a converter
Yep.
Converter.
for one.
Okay.
That's just silly.
Well, I will pick and hope that one of these is. Let's see, what would be great. Whatever. Go for it.
I'm going to need to pick, and I am going to...
Wait. I should have picked what I've got over here. Not
Do you have
thinking.
red? Yeah, put it back here.
Yeah,
It was
that's what
near
I
the
should
bottom.
have done.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Oh, hey, that slid back perfectly.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, I shouldn't pick what I don't have.
Yeah.
It just depends. Maybe you were picking defensively.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for a red because there don't seem to be many of those out there anymore. Are there?
I'm going to pick a black at the bottom here. Done.
Dun dun dun. That is upgrade that. I will file this.
I'm going to build this one lovely converter
Okay.
for some red.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Right.
I
That
should
was
have
me.
thought about it first.
That was me.
I
Did you
know.
want
do that one?
Did you want to do that instead?
I can't. I could.
You can.
couldn't
Did
I?
you want to do
Yeah.
that instead?
That's okay.
All right. I don't think you want to do that anyway, but you could have.
Can you build more than one thing if you have the
Yes.
correct? Okay.
Oh.
You can't take more than one build action, but you can have cards that
That
let you
trigger a
build
build,
things.
yeah.
So in that regard, yes, but
Okay.
otherwise, no.
Okay.
You only can ever do one of these 4 actions.
Okay.
Then I will
Go for that other red.
pull this red.
Oh,
Is there yellow coming?
maybe. I don't know. Maybe. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to build this. I'm building this building. And because I built that building, I built a battery. I get to pick any marble of my own choice.
Nice.
I'm going to take a blue. And here's the building I just built. Because I used pick action and took a blue, I get a blind card from the Schmengity.
It's a blind sphere.
A blind sphere. Oh. Maybe I'm researching.
All right. I'm building this one. It is a build. So the next time I build a yellow,
You get a victory
I will
point.
get a victory point.
Okay, I'm going to take this yellow. Did you want that yellow? Oh, I'm sorry.
They're a rare commodity.
They are a rare commodity.
That's fantastic.
I am going to go with a blue.
Me too. Because I'm going to pick a blue, and that gets me anyone from here. And it's going to be a yellow.
Hooray, yellow.
All right. So I'm gonna pick one black.
Just a black? Okay.
I'm going to build
don't
this
have-
to...
Well, a red, if you pick a red, it's anything, right?
So
Go ahead.
it's okay.
I'm going to do that. It costs 2 yellow.
Nice.
Sorry, Rusty.
It's all right.
I was looking at that one. I wasn't anywhere near close to doing it.
You can always archive it so that no one else can steal it from you,
Yeah.
and that also gets you a random marble. There's something to be said for that, right?
I'm going to pull another red for pick.
Well, it's interesting. If I pick a blue, I get a thing, but I max that at 5. So it wouldn't actually get me anything. Do I want to build that? I am going to archive this. And that gets me a random draw from here. And that will be a red.
And this will
Done.
come out.
All right. Just gonna do this one.
Just build it.
Just build it.
Okay.
It's a pick. So when I pick a yellow,
You get anything.
I can also do a
You
blind.
sure you want to build that one? You know yellow's never coming out.
That's why I'm doing it.
Okay.
Cool. I'm going to pick a blue,
Yeah.
which lets me pick blind from the... There you go.
Oh, when you do you red or blue.
Correct.
Okay, cool. I like it.
All right. I'm going to spend these 3 heat on this converter.
It's really more of a multiplier.
Yes.
I am going to spend a red to build this, and that upgrades me to there and
Research and storage.
done. My research and storage. Storage is the important thing. I'm trying to get to 4 blues without, assuming that that blue stays there for me, I'm trying to get to 4 blues without losing the extra marble I get for taking one. But if I do, then so be it. So at the very least, defensively, you could take a blue from me.
All right.
Although, you're probably better archiving something and drawing
Yep.
something.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do another. Oh, that's yellow. I'll do this pick.
Okay. There you go. You got a red. Nice.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
I'm going to take spend a black to build that one, which is a bit. When I build a red one, I get a victory point.
Okay. Do you get anything for building black?
No.
Okie doke.
Harumph, you said?
Harumph is correct. I am going to
Boo!
pick a blue.
You really have to.
I do.
You absolutely have to. It would just be horrible otherwise. Mezgamba. Yellow, when I build a blue, let's do that. I am going to spend this yellow to build this. And brings that there. Done.
Okay. So I'm going to convert this red to a blue. Do I take a blue, or
Nope.
do I just, I'm
It's
spending
just
it
a blue.
for that,
Correct.
like it's a blue.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna build this one here that will let me have one more energy since I've got so much of that, and a further archive. Wow, the yellows are not
The
coming
yellows
up.
just are not coming up.
It just seems that way. It's so weird.
And so I am going to... Well, the archive is gone, and I was going to use that as well. I am just going to pick a red.
There's a yellow. You can have it, Nikki. I think I am going to research. I get to draw 4 cards. I'm going to draw them from this stack and just cross my fingers. Come on, something with blue on it. All right. I won't lie to you, I got 3 things with blue on it. Oof, yellow. Nothing with yellow, that's for sure. Build a yellow, build a black. I guess I'm going to build that converter. It turns a red into 2 reds. Those all go away. And these will go on the bottom of this deck. Done.
Do you not also get a victory point for having built a blue?
I built a blue, and now I get a victory point. Thank you, Rusty.
You're welcome.
Yes is the answer to your question.
All right, I'm going to file this one.
Okay, draw a blind from the thing.
I'll archive that one, and I do a blind draw. There you go.
Thank you. I'm going to pick a yellow.
Yay!
Yay, and I can get out of that hole.
Take a blue. That gets me a blind. Which will be a black.
Okay.
All right, using this red like it's yellow. Building this one. It's an upgrade, and I just built a yellow, so I get a point.
And you get a
There
victory
you
point.
go.
So I'm going to take that blue,
Yep.
which lets me draw a blind.
Yep.
I'm going to spend this yellow to build this yellow, which now gives me an additional storage and an additional archive.
Okay. I am going to build this black.
What does that one do, Dave?
And when I build a blue, it allows me to pick. But because I built the black, I get to pick. And I am going to pick the precious, precious yellow.
So I'm going to pick a black, which will allow me to do a blind draw as well.
Nice.
So I'm going to take that red,
Yep.
take a blind.
Nice.
Wow. I am going to pick that. No, I'm going to build this red
What does it do?
right here. When I pick a yellow, it allows me to draw a blind. No, you belong in there.
Well, I'll take that yellow, and I get nothing special for that.
Just keep giving Dave yellows. All right,
No, yellows. You're the one that wants yellows. You get stuff for
I'm
them.
going to pick again
Yeah.
and then do a blind.
Huh, I say. I think I'm going to have to take that yellow. Mm-hmm. Rusty.
Okay. Let's see. I will.
This game is so fun.
Wasteful of a
This game is very, very fun.
wasteful of a blue, but I will.
Ooh.
And I build, but I did not have any build power, so
I'm going to spend 2 yellows and build this. Look, it's the example I gave earlier. And when I build, I don't have anything that gets me to build a yellow, so I'm done.
All right, pick again and a blind. Please give me
I'm going to spend 2 red to build this one.
Nice.
Which lets me draw one from the row if I build a blue or a yellow.
Do you get anything for that build right now?
Yes, I get to get a victory point.
There you go. You got to always check that.
Yep.
It gets more. There's more chance you'll miss something as the game goes on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. Are we halfway there? 1, 2,
Wow.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I have 5.
What are you doing, Dave?
I built a lot of ones. But I also got marbles faster than you guys to start with. But now you're all caught up.
I am going to archive this one. And for archiving, I get to pick and I get to...
Yep.
Blind.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to do
Red.
first? You can do them in either order.
I'm going to... Yeah, let's do the blind first. I might get a match. A black. And I'll take another black. Love that.
All right.
idea.
Well, I'm not going to mess around. I'll take that blue and draw blind. Because that's my one pick power.
Not fantastic. Okay. I guess. Shoot. I'm so close.
What do you need?
I need another black.
Well, you
but
can't,
I can't
hold any more marbles,
I know,
right?
So I have to
you
buy.
can research. Are you trying to build this?
Yeah.
Well, you could archive it now. I don't think anyone's going to take that from you, though. You can probably
No.
just
But
leave it there.
archiving, she can't add
Doesn't
any more
help me.
gems.
But remember, she at least doesn't lose the card, right?
Nobody's going to get it right now.
Or I just do from the second row, which is a
Well, your red
possibility.
is a black, right?
Yeah, so I have
So
either
spend the yellow or the blue right now.
I have either four
So here,
blacks
spend-
or I have 2 yellows.
Spend a yellow.
I could
Spend a
do-
blue to build this. Right?
But I could do 2 yellows.
Right, but if you want to get to the 5 blacks, then you need to keep the red. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh. But I'm also looking at the point values on the cards.
Oh, sure enough. Go for it. That's
And
true.
That's 2 points instead of 1, so I think I'm going to do that. So convert the red to yellow, spend the 2 yellows, getting this one.
Okay.
That goes in build.
Hey, and that's a victory point as well, because you built a yellow,
I did build
and
a
you
yellow.
get a victory point.
Yay.
So I will build this red for this blue.
Because of the converter.
Yep. And I get to take a victory point. Oops,
Okay.
wrong place. Archive.
There you go.
Or file, excuse me.
Now I'm going to take this blue
Yep.
and convert it into 2 blue and use that to purchase
Nice.
that. Which
Which
will-
you already have.
Which
It's
I
so
already
sweet.
have.
That's exciting, Rusty. I am going to take a red. Done. Wow, 7 red. You'd have to really bump this up or be able to convert a bunch of stuff.
And I'm at 7 now.
Black and draw blind.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to build this 3
1, 2, 3,
yellow,
4, 5, 6. Okay. Yep.
and it's
With
a converter.
Yep.
And since I built a yellow, I get to pick. And if I pick a red, I get to pick blind.
Blind. Nice. I can't see all of the icons on your card. You don't have anything in your build stack, right, that says if you build from your archive, right? It would show it like coming from your archive with the build icon. Okay. Just be aware that that exists.
I'm not even sure what I want. I can use 1 instead of both, which I think I'm still going to do that. Since I'm going to use the black as a blue.
Okay.
Well, no. I'm going to use the 2 black.
I love that you can convert 2 black to anything and you're just instead using it for 2 blacks.
2 black.
That's fantastic.
I think it works better.
All right. I'm going to spend these 2 blue, and this red becomes 2 red. I'm going to turn each of those reds into a blue. So that's
Nice.
4 blue. And that allows me to build this.
Nice.
When I build a
Archive
blue,
three,
I
wow.
get a victory point. And also when I build a blue, I get to pick. And I'm going to pick a red. Done. Yeah, archive gives me 4 blind draws now.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to build. Interesting. I'm going to build this blue. That's 1 blue. That goes here. And I built a blue, so I get to pick.
Correct.
So I will pick.
And if you pick a yellow or a black, you get an extra one.
So I'm going to pick a black.
Yep. Oh, and it doesn't max you out because you just grew your thing.
Because I just grew
That's
my thing.
fantastic. You get to draw blind if you pick a black. Not
I picked a black and now I do a blind.
correct.
Red.
Very cool.
Okay. I will build that red. That is another pick card. And because I built a red, I get another victory point token.
There you go.
I am going to archive this card.
Okay.
And for archiving,
Yep.
I get a random draw and a pick.
Right.
Yep.
So I will take a random draw,
Yep.
and then I will pick a yellow.
Hey, what does that do?
Now, picking a yellow gives me 2 random draws because of these cards here.
I like it.
And that is my turn.
All right. I will. Here comes the archive. I'm going to archive this blue. And that allows me to draw 4 blind.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. Done.
Okay. So I will buy that 5 black battery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
That goes here.
Yep.
And that means
You built a black. This means that every time you build a blue or a yellow,
right.
you can take a file action.
Oh, that's nice.
You can choose something and put it in your archive.
Okay. But I did just build a black, so I
Yep.
can pick.
Yep.
So I will pick. I will pick a black because the black will then let me draw blind.
Yep.
Cool. I'll build a yellow, which lets me pick. This is another archive. Which lets me pick one from the display here, and I will take the blue. And when I take a blue, I get to do 2 blind draws. I think that is correct.
Nice.
All right. I am going to, again, pick another yellow. I have space for 7. So I have 2 blind draws, and I have room for both of them.
Nice.
All right.
All right. I am going to convert that red to 2, and then convert each of those to blues, and then use that blue for 3 of these blues. And that's going to go here. For building a blue, I get a victory point, and I get a pick. And I am going to pick the red. And for that red pick, I get nothing.
Go, Nick.
I get nothing unlike it.
Okay, converting this red to a yellow to build that yellow card on the end. That goes in the pick, and I just built a yellow, so I get a victory point.
Okay.
Now, does this spot get? Do I get both of these?
What did you just build?
The yellow.
So you built a yellow. No.
So I get that victory point.
Yes, and then did you build a yellow? Did you build a blue or a yellow this turn?
Yeah, this.
Then you get
this
to
one.
do a file action.
Okay.
So for a file action, you get to take a card and put it in your archive.
All right.
And then once you do that, you get to draw blind.
That is build or archive.
That is build a
No,
card
from
from
the
your
archive.
archive,
Oh.
and if you do that, you get 2 picks.
Right. File. And for filing, I pick blind.
Blind, correct.
I'm going to use my black to 2 batteries, battery to 2 batteries. I'm going to build, I guess that one. It's different than that one at least. And that is that. I believe that's correct, yes.
You took the card I wanted just a moment ago, but
Okay.
that's okay because
All
it was
right.
replaced with something else that I can purchase. So I'm going to spend 3 yellow to purchase this build card.
It's not a bad upgrade.
No.
6, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fantastic. All right. I will convert that red into 2, and then 1 each to yellows, and use that for the 3 yellows, and I will spend it build this yellow. Oh, over here, sorry. And that's it. I have no bonuses for building yellows.
All right, I'm picking a red, which gets me a blind.
Oh, sorry.
What do I have got going?
I'm gonna build this as a red. This lets me have a battery be anything. And since I built red, I get a victory point
Okay, there you go.
and a pick. And I think I will pick a red so that I can take a blind draw.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I am just going to draw a yellow so that I can take 2 blind draws.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Rusty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11. How many do you got
Oof.
there?
Cards or
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I have 11.
Oh, there you go.
What was it again?
16 or 3?
It was
4 level
4.
3s. Wow, that seems so hard to get to 4 level 3s. But let's give it a shot. I am going to archive this. And for doing that, I'll take 4 draws. 1, 2, 3, 4.
all right. So I can still only archive 1. So I will buy because I'm also really close to my limit of marbles or energy. So 3 black for that one.
Yep.
That goes in the build, and I just built a black.
So that gets you a
I
pick.
Get a pick, which will be a red.
And draw a blind because you drew red.
I'll use this one black to build this. And that is another build card. Got a lot of build red or blue or yellow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, good? All right. I'm going to do this lovely little...
He's got a move.
I have a move.
I like it.
All right. 1, 2. This black becomes a red for 3 builds out of my archive.
Yep.
So I get 2 pulls,
Two picks.
2 picks.
Yep.
Yeah, it's weird terminology, but it is pick.
So,
All the yellow are here now.
yes.
Yeah.
Pick 1 will be a yellow,
Yep.
which gives me
A blind draw.
2 blind draw.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness, 2.
And
Yeah.
I don't think I've got enough room
No,
for
no.
anything more
Yes,
than
gives
that.
you 2 blind draws, sorry.
Yeah, 2 blind draws.
Correct.
So, I am not required to use these yet, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I can complete my second blind draw here.
You can use them in any order you want. So you can use one now and save the other one for later.
Ooh, I
know
wish
what?
you could have built something bigger.
Yeah, I wish I could have also. I think I'm actually just going to take a black. I probably should have taken 2 blacks, but that's okay.
Okay.
But I had a larger chain there.
Okay.
That is my
You get
turn.
2 picks. Right?
Yeah, but he's out of
I
he's
He's
did-
at his limit.
Oh,
got
but
one more.
I took the 2 picks. One was a yellow, one was
You
a
get one
black.
blind draw,
And then
right?
I'm going to allow 1 blind
Yeah,
draw
yeah.
because I can't take both.
You are allowed a blind draw?
Yeah, that was one of the things
One
you
of the
could do
yellows.
when you
I
picked
can't
a
do
yellow.
both blind draws because I don't have enough room.
You're doing
Both picks, which was a black and a yellow. I picked a yellow, so I get a blind draw.
Got it.
And I can't do this one because I am maxed out.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. I am going to. Oh, that is unfortunate. Wait, what am I at? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I need to take a red. Done. I'm maxed out now.
All right. I am building from my archive, so that is a blue.
Okay.
Okay, I'm building this one. Building from an archive allows me to pick 2.
Yep. Also,
I'm
you're
doing one at a time.
Okay,
so I don't
you
get
got the order.
confused.
Great.
So I pick 2,
Yep.
and no reds. I like red
I
because
know.
red is a converter for me.
I know. Me too.
I will
That's
pick
why
a
took it.
black,
Okay.
and I will pick a yellow.
Okay.
Now here's the thing:
Picking a yellow gets you a blind draw if you want
a
it.
blind draw and a blind draw for picking a black.
Yep.
All right. So that's all that craziness.
that's this card.
That's that card.
Now you built a blue building.
I built a blue building, so I get this.
So you get a pick if you want it.
Another pick. I will take a red.
You have room for that?
I do.
Okay,
for
great.
just one more.
Fantastic. Picking a red gets you a blind draw. Do you have room for it?
I don't.
No.
Okay. But you may now archive if you would like.
From
You may now file, sorry. You may now take the file action if you want.
Sure.
You can take a card from the board and basically put it here.
Ooh.
Maybe like the 3 yellow one?
This 3 yellow.
Yeah, because you got yellows.
Yeah.
And that would technically allow you to draw, but you don't have
I'm
room.
full. Okay.
That's exciting.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Cool. I will.
Go to Paris, France.
No, I'm not going to go to Paris, France.
And?
I will archive. I'm going to archive this. What one will I actually be able to build? Probably that one will be fine. Okay, so if I take, by archiving lets me blind draw, might as well just do that first off, see what I get. And then I will pick a, let's just take that yellow now. And then I can pick the blue,
Okay.
which lets me, I don't think I have much space for much more, but it lets me blind draw 1. Yeah, let's just do that.
For the record, I don't think we've done it, but no one's double hit a card, right, during a turn?
No.
Because I made the mistake when I took this of thinking, oh, I just need 3 reds for this.
Right.
Thinking I could convert 3 reds to 6, and then I realized, oh, I can't do that.
Right.
And that made me realize I've been mostly paying attention to what everyone's been doing, but it's difficult in the pick specifically to remember, did I pick something, did I activate something twice?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
My turn?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's 3 because I can only activate this once.
You're right.
How dare you?
So I will be building
Yep.
this. And I do not have a build blue, and this is not being built from my archive, but I now have 9. Space for 9 in there.
Wow.
I don't think they made that circle big enough.
2, 4, 6, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'm going to spend 1 blue to build this. And I build a blue building, gets me a victory point. And it gets me a pick. And I am going to not take the pick.
So that you have some room?
Correct.
Okay.
Interesting. All right, I'm going to build from my archive. Craziness. So here's 3 yellows.
Yep.
This is going to be...
This is going to be sweet.
Should I start at the top?
You do them in any order you want. That's
Okay.
the beauty of it.
I'm
Yellow building gets
a
your
yellow
point.
gets a point.
All right, that's easy.
Building a yellow gets me to archive something.
Do you want to see what you're going to pick first?
No, because I can change stuff.
True.
Now in all kinds of things. I'll just go for that top 5 or black.
The black 5?
Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
Archiving technically gets you a blind draw. Do you want it?
Doesn't archiving give you more than that?
Putting a file, she's
Oh,
filing.
yeah.
Gets you a blind draw if you want it. Why don't we wait and see if you want it
I
later?
don't want to do blind.
Okay.
Because I'm going to fill
Actually, you
it
don't
here,
even have to
and
do it
I'd
now
rather
anyway.
just pick.
Yes, you get to
So
pick
I built
4.
from an archive, so I get to pick 4.
Wait, which one did you just...
You're building from an archive you have
Which
not.
one did you just build?
That one.
Yes,
from the
she did. She
archive.
built it this turn.
Yeah, I see.
You get to pick 4. I'm going to guess at least 2 of them will be black.
2 of them will be black because I can convert them.
Okay.
There's another black.
There's another black if you want it.
Sure.
You need 5 of
And
them.
I'm at my limit though. No. Yes,
Yeah, you are,
7. I'm at my limit, so
There
I
you
can't
go.
do anymore.
Well, you got it. Looks good, kid.
Okay.
Nicely done. Oh, sorry, Lincoln.
I will build this yellow, which is another build card. And building a yellow, it's going to cost me 3. Building a yellow lets me have 2 picks essentially here. So first let me pick, goodness, what do I need? Nothing that's visible there. I'll take a red. And it lets
And that gives you something.
yeah,
right,
it lets me do a
if you
blind
want
draw.
If you want it.
I can do that. I'm going to cap out here on this next one. And then another red, but I don't have any more room. Go,
Okay.
Rusty.
All right. What is the best way to do this? I think. Oh, there's no black up there. I'm not happy.
I know,
about
dude.
That.
I want black too because I have this wonderful battery situation here that I'm not really exploiting.
I am going to.
Go to post
Oddly, I'm going to
archive
archive
again.
that.
Oh, that's right. I've got room.
I have room
I
for
completely
archives. So
forgot I had room in my archive.
I'm going to pick a yellow for that archive. For filing, I also get a blind. I'm at 7 right now. But because I picked a yellow, I do get 2 blinds as well.
And you have room, right?
And I have room for a total of 9. And that will take me to 9.
Wow, that's awesome.
Nice.
And I've used all of those.
I don't think I'm ever going to build this. I think
Why?
this was a mistake. I don't know that I can. How many buildings do you have right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
All right. I almost feel like I should just spend the 4 reds to do that, right? It's 2 points, and this is if I just build a level 2 building, I get 2 picks. I did it because I thought mistakenly I could convert those instantly.
What's the, how many buildings? 16?
Yeah. I almost feel like that's the better one for me in a crazy way, right? Every time I put something in the archive, I just get a victory point. So I'm gonna do that, I think.
It's a good one.
It's
on the
4,
4.
4 instead of
It's
6,
another
right?
builder, another, yeah.
You're gonna build it right away.
Yeah, yeah,
1,
he
2,
should. He has
3,
to.
4. Yeah, I'm building it. I'm doing the build action,
Go for it.
and because I built a red, I get a victory point.
Change
Here
it to
out.
5, yeah.
And end of turn.
Go, Nick.
Yeah, now I got more crazy. Building from an archive. There's 4 blacks
I know
and
this is
one
a
of my
this
yellows.
is a fantastic combo she's got
All
going
right.
here. Yep. All right.
I'm tired already.
So you're building the black here.
I'm
Let's do that.
building the black from
So-
the archive.
From the archive, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, and because it's a black building, you get 5
5
picks.
picks. I'll do that right now. 5, 6, 7, and that'll end it. So any other synergy I can't use because I
Any
will be
picks?
full.
Well, unless you want to draw blind because you're not getting what you like.
Well, yeah. I have that, so there's a red.
But you don't get this file a card immediately action, so that's
I'm
at
going
least-
to take a red.
Okay, what else?
1. Well, I'll keep them outside the circle so I
Yeah.
keep count.
You get 5 picks.
1, 2. What's out there?
Well, remember, you can always research, right? On your turn, you can draw 5 cards, and they might be like a bunch of blues. You can just take a bunch of blues and hope you get them. Because remember, you can only convert 1 red.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
If
So
you
there's
drew,
5.
Okay. If you drew blues instead of reds, is what I'm saying. Right?
Yeah.
You would have 1 blue would be 2,
I drew a few blues.
3, 4, that would be 5.
Mm-hmm.
You could get to 7 blues though right now.
Mm.
All right. Lincoln, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to spend 3 to build this. Let me see, what's that one? That one's convert any yellows to.
That's the double yellow
Yeah,
converter.
let's just do that one. And then, since I built a red, I get 2 victory points, so just give me
A 5?
5, yeah.
Okay.
And then I also get a pick. And if I take blue, oh wait, no, I get 2 picks. So I'll take a blue, which lets me blindly draw. And I'll take another blue, which lets me...
No. You've already done that.
I'm at 6. No, I have 2 that let me do that.
Oh, do you?
Dave, yeah,
Yep.
but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I'm
Thank you.
maxed out anyway.
I didn't know. Awesome.
All right.
The machine is blocking.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to research. I'm
Oh,
going
yeah.
to research level 3
I know.
for 6 cards.
6.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. He just wants to find anything that has a lot of yellow on it.
6. Let's see, what do we have?
Although there's one right there.
There
Yeah.
is one, but I would like something a little larger. So I will be building that one, which takes 5 yellow.
Okay.
Any order.
I like it. I like it.
And that will go here for the 5 yellow. I am not going to spend the black, which could be converted to anything, because it can still be converted to anything.
Okay, go ahead. Do you want to know what that is before you build it?
This is an archive build. If I build archive, I get 2 victory points.
Right, let me see the card. That card, yes, I'm sorry, I misread this. Correct.
Not a problem.
My bad.
So that will go here. I build a yellow, so I earn a victory point for that.
Yeah.
And that would be the end of my turn because I've not picked anything else. I've used whatever converters I needed. I'm done.
All right, I am going to turn that into 2 reds and then convert both of them to black. And with that black, I'm going to build this. 3 black. Building a black gets me a pick, and building a black also gets me a victory point. So there's that. And I get a pick. And my pick is going to be red. And that red pick gets me a blind drop. Done.
Okay.
Go. And this replenishes. Thank you, Lincoln.
Sure. 3 red for this one, which is an upgrade. And I just built a red, so I get 2 victory points for building red.
All right, here's a 5. Give me back 3, please. How many cards you got there, Nikki?
Just going to ask the same question.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15!
So this is it.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
So it ends with me?
No, 16 is the build. When she builds
Okay,
one
good.
more card. Yeah, you'll get 2 more turns guaranteed.
Okay. So let me think here.
Guarantee.
This game is really fun, you guys.
Yeah.
But you know I love stuff like this. I
Build
love
an
daisy
engine, see
chain.
how
I
far
love
you can
daisy
go.
chain stuff like this. Even though I read this wrong, it was still really fun, right? I should not be going for red. This allows me to basically turn a red into any 2 something else's. So I probably
Let me
should
research. I can research 3, just in case something good comes here. Because
You can always archive it.
Yeah. Okay. Oops. I didn't actually get to look at them, but I have 4. Okay. I would have liked, I think, to have that card. I will take this card and build it.
Nice. I like that you can.
So that becomes 2, 3, 4 to
4
build.
blacks.
Yep.
Nice.
And this lets me now store more gems.
All right, and you just built the black. What do you get for that?
Nothing.
Anything?
Nothing on this one.
Okay. But you picked up 4 victory points.
Yeah.
That's a really important thing more than anything else. All right, Rusty, this could be your last turn if Nikki builds.
It could be. And
Seems likely she's gonna.
I'm debating whether I build
It's my. It'll probably be my. I'm at 15 as well. So.
Okay.
I think.
I'm debating whether I try to do research and try to find something for 5 blue, or build a known 3.
Well, how many you can draw? 1 million, right?
I can draw 7. I have 6, which is probably most of what's left here. So
Good luck, player.
I think I'm going to try it.
Good luck.
Research 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you're looking for something that has
Blue. As many blue as I can get.
any blues you can get, or black.
7 is too many, but this would be nice. Too bad it probably won't come around. That is 5 blue. So I've got 3 blue there, and converting that into 2 blue.
Yep.
Uses both of those to get me a 5 blue build.
Yep.
But I get no bonuses for that.
Boy, that's not a lot of cards in the 3. It's weird.
All right, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna research in the 2 stack.
Yeah,
I just want to build a blue.
that's what I was thinking
I
about.
get 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just looking for something with 3 blue. And there's 2 blue and 2 blue, so fair enough. You can put those back in any order for me. I'm going to build this for 2 blue. And I'm going to spend a red to do it. I'm going to turn a red into 2 red and a red into a blue, and I'm going to leave my blue in there just for fun. And I build this blue. I'm going to put it over here. And building that blue gets me a victory point and a victory point. So I get 2 points for that, and it gets me a pick, but I don't think it's going to matter. But just for the fun, I'll pick a blue because I built a blue, and it gets me a blind draw for fun. And Nikki, it's your turn.
Yeah. Essentially, I have 4 blues.
Right.
Your best bet is here because we already know Rusty said there was
Yeah.
a 7. So
Yeah.
and Dave just built a 4. So
And I didn't put them back in any sort of trying to screw you order, so the other 2 blue that's in there could be right there.
What?
you get to research.
I get to research 3,
6.
4, 5, 7.
Can you build a red?
No.
Oh, 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, that's
yeah,
a 2.
Yeah.
You definitely want to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just look at them. That's almost all of them.
1,
think
2,
so.
3, 4, 5, 6. It's everything but this 2 blue. Oh, no. Please let there be a 2 blue in there.
Well, she wants more than 2.
I
She
want
wants a
more
4
than
or
2.
3.
There's
There's a
there,
3.
There.
Hey, I didn't see
Why
that
are you
3.
looking at my stuff?
I'm done. My game is over. How did I even get that 3? I wonder if it was right here. Could she have got it? Nope.
Well, that's a 3 stack. She's looking at the 2 stack.
I know, but there might be a 4 blue in there, right?
There isn't. Rusty
I was
said there was a
worried
7 and
about
you took
it.
the other
I
5,
took
right?
the 5.
All right, so you're building the 3?
Yes, for the 3 points for sure. So this goes back to you.
Okay.
And I.
Well, maybe there was something else,
And
but I
we
think
build
that's
this
basically what he said. There's
one.
a 7
3
which
blue.
I can't do, and a
All right, so you built a blue.
I did build a blue.
Here's what
Crazy
happens.
No.
First off, you get 2 victory points
Yay.
Wow.
for building a blue. Secondly, there's nothing else you can do that gets you victory points, right?
No.
So you can draw stuff from whatever, and
So what happens if she ties?
the tiebreaker, yes, you should
If this-
draw marbles because, well, most gizmos in your area wins.
Okay.
And the reason that could be a tiebreaker is the game could end with 4 level 3 cards and not someone at 16. But in the case of the same most areas, whoever has the most marbles in their storage area.
Well, it's only 1 pick, so. You know. But.
It's a pick that gets you a pick.
Right.
So you draw from here and you
so
draw blind.
I will draw a black and then I will draw a blind. Okay,
15. Yep.
there.
All right, Lincoln.
Okay, so I can build that red too, without monkeying around too much.
Okay. You want to build whatever gets you the most victory
Right,
point
but
chips,
that's
right?
I think the most thing I can convert, and it's fine because I'm going to get victory points.
Yeah,
for,
that's beautiful.
for building that. So it's a 2 pick, and it gives me 2 victory points because
Okay.
of the building 2 red buildings, and
Yeah.
then I get a bunch of stuff which I'll draw it all because I
Do
can
it.
store up to 10 tokens.
Do
now.
it. It might be the tiebreaker.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't have as many big buildings.
Well, you only need 4 marbles to beat Nikki in the
Yeah,
tie.
I don't
so
have-
right.
just draw 3.
Well, but you might win.
you have 16 cards. You already beat me. I only have 15 cards.
I thought you still would be in.
Nope. It's most cards is the tiebreaker, then most marbles.
But what about victory points?
Oh, that's after. If
Only
there's
if
a tie.
victory points tie, then the tiebreaker.
Oh, okay.
Is most
but that's what I'm
cards.
saying. I don't think I'm even in that game because I don't have a very.
You have
many big
16
ones.
cards though, right?
Yes.
So you beat me already in that tiebreaker. 1, 2, 3.
Right, but if you have more victory points than me, then it doesn't. That tiebreaker makes no difference. That's
Right.
what my point is. I'm saying I don't really have.
I'm saying you only need to draw 4 marbles. You
I-
only have to beat
okay,
Nikki
so anyway,
in
I
the
did
marbles.
red.
But do them all.
Yeah, so I did. Since I can draw a bunch,
Do them all. Draw them all.
I get to.
Just because it's fun.
Red lets me pick 1, which I will pick a blue. If I pick a blue,
Yeah.
I get 3 blind draws,
Nice.
and then I think that's it. Oh no, I get another pick.
Good. Take it, because now you have more marbles than me.
Okay, so if I pick,
Doesn't matter.
well, I'm fantasizing that I'll get
Oh,
to draw
you're-
more, but I think this is all I get. So I will just pick a.
Yeah, so they're all yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping you'd draw the black so they'd be all yellow. Yes, Rusty? Oh, you look like you're going to say something.
No, I'm guessing I'm going to have to score up this miserable
So your
tableau.
score is whatever these points are plus whatever these points are.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And that's it.
And the cards on the
Here,
research.
you triggered it. Let's just
Didn't
start
do
with you.
Yeah.
Sure.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26, 29, 30, 34, 35, 42.
Wow, that's great.
That's pretty
I like
good,
that.
42.
So I have 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 18, 19, 21, 23, 25, 28, 36.
Okay, 42, 36.
1, 2, 5, 10, 11, 14, 17, 20, 31.
1, 2, 3, 6, 10, 15, 16, 17, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 38.
Wow. So
42.
Nice job.
This combo was
Wow.
fantastic.
Being able to build the 5 blacks was great. Because, I mean,
Wow.
you know, you need to get to something like that to even basically, you couldn't quite make that leap to get those 6s.
42, 38, 36,
I think,
31.
31, I think it was.
Still, 31 is still not outside the realm. I mean, it's tough. You can only really get, I think, 7 points max on a card, but that's still pretty. You were also how many cards behind?
4, 8,
Plus,
12,
Nikki,
13, so 5.
you guys had
3
reason to
points.
archive, too. Both you and Nikki could benefit
Well,
from
this
it.
was the other problem with this, right? I only have room. I forgot I had room in my archive for 2. So when I filled my archive, I thought, well, I can never do a card there again. But it didn't matter because even though this draw thing was crazy, it's still up to luck.
Right.
I think what would have been my best strategy was once I got this card, I should have just bought a 1-level card every turn
Right.
and just push the game forward as fast as I possibly can at that point.
Well, winner, what do you think?
Yeah, winner.
I had fun with it. We've played it in prototype for a year now, I think.
Almost. It's,
Almost a
yeah,
year.
BGG Con.
The first time I played it, I really had a hard time understanding even like why are we doing this?
Right.
And then I realized, oh, it's another simple just build your engine and see what you can do kind of games. Once that finally clicked in my head, I had more fun with it, understood what was going on. So I like the drawing of the marbles as your energies and stuff, just as a different shape instead of just cubes or whatever,
Yep.
you know?
I'm moving my stuff out of the way because I want to put these 3 out.
I like it because
This was fantastic.
I like what this
combo
does
right
here. It's this and this.
Yeah.
It's much doing a token type of a thing. You don't. This is the only way you're going to get this kind of a system. It's pretty impressive.
And it's funny how like
I
yellow doesn't show up forever.
even though it's slightly kind of slow, I still feel like the accelerator is pushed when you start this game.
Yeah.
Because the stuff starts really happening like really quickly.
Yeah, I agree with you on the accelerator thing. It does start out pretty slow, but once you get some synergy going on, like I managed to do here,
this combo, I pulled it
I
aside
felt like
because
that's why I kept asking Dave like to watch over my shoulder because I felt like I was maybe doing something wrong.
no, you're doing everything right.
Because I was getting so much. I was like didn't have enough room in my energy circle, and I just felt like I've got to be doing something wrong to be able to, pick 4 from here and draw 3 blind, and
This is
it's
also
crazy.
11 points, right?
Yeah.
So not only do you have a lot of points, like I had a lot of good cards, but I went for a lot of small point cards just to move stuff forward. But the ability to draw 4, and then as long as you archive a blue or a yellow building, which is what you were doing, you would when you built that you could
Yeah.
essentially set it up again for next time. So you were basically getting 2 turns to our 1 turn. For like 3 turns in a row. You got 6 turns to like our 3 turns. It was fantastic.
It's really amazing. I really love the stacking of the cards. I think it's really fun if you can build these awesome combos. I thought Rusty was getting pretty close there with a couple of good ones too.
He got there eventually.
I did, but what really hampered me at the beginning was the archiving of a yellow card that needed just 1 yellow energy sphere.
Oh, I know.
And no yellow
Well,
came
remember,
out.
I did it. I drew the wrong color. I wanted to build what I had archived, which was dumb. I'm glad that it was 1 turn, so I could actually take it back because it's silly. I think especially when you can only have 1 archive card, you don't want to keep them around in there too long if you can help it.
Right. Well, it's tough. In my case, I archived a card that maybe was good or not good because I was getting 4 draws. And you know what was really nice was, yeah, it took me a while to build to that, and obviously I worked toward it, but I was very happy to see that this was not game-breaking. I was actually thought, God, I hope this doesn't mean
Well,
I'm going
you
to...
bumped into the top, essentially.
I
But
hope this doesn't
would
mean
have
I'm
been
going to
a
just
good
run
one
away
for
with
you.
it.
Because that would have given you 4 additional energy. That would have let you build the 6, and
Right.
all you guys would have benefited from that because you were able to draw so many. I didn't have like a huge energy sphere.
But part of what
generator.
stopped that from being was they're random.
Of course.
They're still random. They have to be the right colors. I had this converter, but I only had this color converter, right? I think you did a very smart thing by getting a bunch of different, like blue and yellow and black. I think It's
well,
fun.
that's the other thing too. Is like
Upgrades is
getting
great
benefits
early.
for building. I was dying to get a black. It doesn't. Is there even a black? Build a black, get something one.
Yeah, I had one. Build
Okay.
a blacker thing.
Yeah, I couldn't. I mean,
Build a
look how
black,
many?
get
I got
pick.
4 red, 3 green, 3 blue, and 2 yellow. I was like, well, if I could get one for every color, but you can see I basically picked red and yellow for most everything.
What do you think, Rusty?
I really enjoyed it. I like engine building games. Like my first time on the show with Splendor, I enjoyed that game. You guys destroyed me, but I enjoyed it. It's because I feel like I'm working towards something. I may not be productive this turn, but there's always some movement towards the end of the game.
Yeah.
Something that's building that I'm making progress.
Here's what I really like about this game. In most engine building games, there's a specific path or sort of a fork at the beginning that's like, oh, I got to get the cash going so I can get money to do the things I want to do. In this game, it seems balanced enough. Like, getting an upgrade early so that you can archive more seems like it'd be great. But getting something that allows you to get more marbles when you pick is also getting your engine building. But getting something that converts so that you can build is also engine building, in the sense that I don't feel there's like, oh, you got to get a converter first or you're going to lose.
Right.
Yeah.
And so there isn't that thing like, if there's one converter and you're the star player and you get it, we're like, ugh, now
Well,
we're
there's
all
the one-
behind Rusty. Everything kind of builds your engine, which is really neat.
The neat thing for us, I actually don't really like playing prototypes. I mean, I will play prototypes from certain designers just because I know that they're pretty close. I've never played I don't think I've ever played one of Phil Walker Harding's prototypes. I played this one, and the neat thing was, it was already here. Like I don't know how long it had been in development, but it was super secret at the time we played it, and I'm like, sure, I want to try his game.
Right.
And the neatest thing is just how much clarity, because iconography, I think it's almost the same.
Yeah.
But it's even clearer now, and maybe that's one reason why it was easy for Nikki, or probably just the fact that you played it a few times.
Yeah.
Well, the actions are pretty simple. The only complicated part is just remembering the days.
No.
I think
And-
the
and
hardest part of this
try-
game is to make sure you don't activate a
double
card
it twice, yeah.
And I am not 100% convinced that I didn't screw that up somewhere
I
in the
don't
middle of the
think you
game.
did,
I don't think I did either, but because
I was
I thought
trying
of
to
this
pay
this way,
attention.
I appreciate if you did. Put it this way. Someone will let me know.
Yeah.
Someone online will let me know if it happens during the game. I mean, the good news is if I did do it, it didn't help me win in any way. It didn't benefit my win, which was because I didn't win, which was nice. Nikki, that was so cool.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, just seeing her do those 2 5s.
But the actions are really simple.
Yeah.
You only do one of those things. This is great. I mean, the action is fully described here as to what it is, and because they're simple, you don't need, like, here's pick 1A, pick 1B, pick 1C, pick 2A. It's not complicated. It's just pick a thing, and if it matches these cards, you can do the other stuff too.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Really, really neat. And the you're right. The design is really nice. The
Yeah, it's
graphics are very
clean.
simple, and
It's very clean. I like that. Although Nikki was having a bit of a brain fart there in the beginning as far as picking and blindly
Yes.
and drawing, drawing or picking, you know.
Right.
But it is. I love that. I love that it's clear and it's like I was saying a minute ago. Just that you could. This is the kind of device you need to be able to do
I
that.
know,
Yeah.
pick.
It was. This was Eric. You know, he'd do the little knock when he'd pull it out, which was
Right.
great. I was teasing him that he wasn't doing it. It's crazy. I think we were. There was at one point there the marbles were kind of low. There
Yeah.
was a lot.
Yeah.
yeah, because we had them out here, right?
Yes,
as
there was a lot
as
out
your
there.
capacity to hold marbles. I wonder if any truly nerdy gamers will put like a little car wash curtain here,
So you wouldn't
so
see.
you can't see the upcoming marbles.
I think
Oh,
it's
please.
already a little bit finicky. We had no luck here, but no problem with it here. But sometimes it gets stuck because they tried really hard. I mean, we've definitely seen the development of this device.
Yeah.
The very first one we saw was like a silver box.
Yeah.
Maybe it had this, but it had a little chute or something like that. It was really
Yeah.
actually that was really cool because they had a key to lock the trough in place and stuff like that. It was
yeah,
fun.
yeah. Well, it was all like Bristol board or something.
Yeah, but it was
kinda.
all sprayed silver.
Yeah.
The instructions come with, of course, a separate piece of paper on how to put together
And
the
yeah.
dispenser. And the flip side, it tells you how to take it apart
And store it.
when putting away.
Yeah.
Although it seemed like you had it fit in the box, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't need to unfold it or put it away.
No, the
right?
only thing
box
to
was
fold
deep
is
enough.
this.
You just took this
Because
off.
this comes off. The rest of it stays together, and then this just comes off and lays flat.
Oh,
It's very simple.
really?
But yeah.
I didn't even. I honestly, because it would already on the. Oh, I didn't even see that underneath.
No, it's
Yeah.
It's really neat.
Really
Sweet.
good looking. Real nice design. I I think I saw one version of this where I was not happy with the art, but it must have been like it was a more recent one. I'm like, wow, they kind of messed up the art, but they didn't. The art's fantastic.
1, 2, 3, 4,
it really,
5,
really
6.
looks good.
It looks like there's at least 5 or 6 marbles locked and loaded here. Anyway.
There are.
So even
It's
if
a
this
channel,
looks
yeah.
low, it's still not as low as you think. But that's still
No, but
cool.
it's low when you're pulling from
That's
here.
really cool.
Oh yeah, I like the angry kitty. It looks like Grumpy Cat or whatever.
Really neat.
does.
And
it
there's
look
like a
like a
mouse on one of the other sides.
Well, thanks for letting me teach you guys.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Dave.